Welcome to channel 69, and you have Big Hurt with the Ghetto Report.
What's up? Big Hurt back with the Ghetto Report. How y'all doing out there? Listen, we gonna jump right into it. Y'all been following that YSL trial? Thing getting kind of greasy over there. You know, one of the lawyers for one of the YSL defendants was recently arrested on gang charges themselves. You know, that's crazy over there because a lot of things keep happening with not just the co-defendants, but also with their counsel. You know, y'all remember that one of the co-defendants was tased in court? Because they said he allegedly was passing drugs to young thugs. They got all eyes on him at that trial. So, I mean, if you're trying to push anything under the rug, sweep anything under the table, you gotta be real careful. We don't know how valid them charges are with the lawyer being arrested for gang charges, but I guess we'll have to stay tuned. Also, with all the stuff going on with the district attorney in Atlanta, Fannie, going through a hearing to see if she should kicked off the trial, where she's prosecuting Donald Trump, you know what I'm saying? They want to see if she should be replaced. You know, they got her on some ethics violations, saying that she was having some type of adulterous affair, allegedly, with one of the prosecutors that she appointed to the case. And we ain't gonna go too far on this because we over here, you know, we ain't pro-police or we ain't anti-police anything or prosecuting pro-black women. So we don't want to really kick her on that down, and we don't want to talk about if she gave the Fannie away or not. We just thought it was odd that they would put her on like a little semi-trial herself. You know, and if anybody watched it, she was really she was upset. You could see, she was like, you lied on me, this is false. And we thought just, not talking about her per se, but just the sense of entitlement that district attorneys have. How dare you question me about impropriety and all that? And my thing is, these district attorneys put witnesses on the stand and they declare them hostile witnesses and treat them with the same type of disrespect that she felt that they was treating her with. So, you know, it's almost like chickens coming home to roost. They said that young thug was in his cell talking about ain't karma a bitch. So we don't know, but we hope everybody didn't do anything wrong comes out on top, because we don't wish that type of bad luck on anybody. Tia Marie, she's suing L.A. Reid allegedly and Diddy for SA. You know what I'm saying? I guess the plot thickens. I don't know what's going on with Diddy. You know what I'm saying? They jumping out the woodwork on Diddy. Get you some more lawyers. Maybe you need a team like OJ had, Diddy, because this thing is getting really thick. We want to talk about Alexei Navalny, the Russian opposition leader who was recently found dead in his cell. You know, they said that he died of sudden death syndrome, like you just pop out and die. You know,
I said, hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right.
I've been in the hood a long time, and I ain't really never seen nobody die of sudden death syndrome. I seen a lot of people get stabbed, shot, ran over, beat with bats, but I never seen nobody just drop dead. The international community is saying that Vladimir Putin had a hand in the demise of Alexei. Vladimir might be one of the most gangster politicians on earth. The Russian president has a long history of his foes and his opposition leaders just dying out of nowhere. The international community saying that he definitely had a hand in it, and they feel like that something needs to be done before he gets out of hand. I think he's already out of hand. He knows that ain't nobody gonna do nothing to him. You know, we in a nuclear age and nobody wants a nuclear war. That's why he invades countries. That's why he does that's what he does. All you're gonna do is put sanctions against him. The thing with sanctions is other countries, they help them. So the thing that we're not allowed to be imported and exported and all that, other countries give it to them. So sanctions don't really work. And if you're not really ready to go in there with military might, then there's not much you can do but stand on the other side of the Atlantic and talk shit. People been talking stuff about him for years. So we don't know if he had a hand in the demise of Alexei or not, but we know one thing, that talking tough doesn't scare him. So I think they need to impose some stiffer sanctions or some stiffer penalties.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
Big Hurt, I want to give y'all a quick hood public service announcement. You like what we've been doing at the channel, you know what I'm saying, STAYFLY Nation? Subscribe, put some subs on there, you know what I'm saying, participate. And if y'all want to see Big Hurt in any type of situation, holler at us and tell them what you like to see Baby Boy and Big Hurt in. Big Hurt and Baby Park and everything. The Atlantic Terminal Mall in Brooklyn, right? They've just imposed an ordinance where teenagers are not allowed to go into the mall without adult supervision, like companions. Now, a lot of people on both sides of the argument were speaking about it, and we were talking about it at the Ghetto Report. Like, we see both sides, what they stand on, the principles that they stand on, you know, because a lot of things happen when teenagers are unsupervised. But we don't want to criminalize all our teenagers. So I see both sides of the argument, you know. And the thing is, this type of ordinance has been upheld by the courts in many instances. So that's why they went ahead and did it, you know. They're not really worried about the court knocking it down. Now, they may lose in the court of public opinion, but In the judicial court, they're not really worried about it. It's been challenged many times and they have withstood the test of time, basically. We want to talk about this thing going on with the migrants in New York City. A lot of issues are going on with these migrants. You know, they saying that they're committing crimes that have gone in stores and theft. Several were arrested for assaulting a police officer in Times Square. And recently, they had a group of people jump a teenager in Times Square, and the teenager was stabbed. And right after that, they arrested 7 people, and they said they're looking for 16 others involved in what appears to be a gang assault. They said the 7 that they arrested resided in a migrant shelter. It looks to be like the migrants are forming little cliques and they're committing crimes after they come to New York City. See, New York City ain't taking into account the thing that happens, right? They think that we know we have the right to shelter law over here in New York City. You got to let these people in, and we want to assist people as well. But you got to really sit down and look over these ordinances and these laws and see how they could be misused. Because the thing is, right, they think the solution is locking up these migrants and putting them in jail. What happens when you lock up these groups and put them in jail? They form gangs. Now, the correctional system has a problem. So I don't think that that's going to be the solution. They think it's a quick solution. It's a quick fix, but take it from somebody who has been incarcerated and understands the gang mentality. These people come from another country. So they already have some bond going on. So that's why they stick together. If you've seen an incident where the police was in the shelter and the residents were throwing chairs at the police, so it's only going to get worse if Mayor Adams, Governor Hochul don't come up with solutions. I don't mean like just stop the migrants from coming to New York City. Maybe talk with the governor of Texas and start busting them elsewhere and come up with some rules and approach the president, because you need assistance before if the situation gets out of hand, because locking them up and putting them on Rikers Island is not going to cure the problem. All they're going to do is form gangs on Rikers Island, and then you're going to have the gangs in New York all over again. This was another edition of the Ghetto Report with Big Hurt. Big Hurt, and I'm out.
Hold up, give me a minute. Come on, I took care of you yesterday. Give me a minute. Yo, what's up? It's easy peasy. Listen, we got them Trump sneakers, know what I'm saying? Them gold joints. These was going for $400. You got them for $200. 35 pair fell off the back of the truck. So holla at Easy. I got them in the hood. Be the first ones with them because they selling out quick. And we got the scratch offs. You know what I'm saying? These is $10 right here, but Easy got them for $5. You know what I'm saying? That grocery store that went out of business, we got all the scratch offs now in the hood. You know what I'm saying? You could win $1 million messing with Easy. So holla at me, man. I know y'all like to gamble. Listen, I got all the scratch offs. Easy peasy. Okay, easy peasy, and I'm out.